going, guys? Welcome to another episode, and I'm gonna show you 5 tips to help you catch more carp. Come with me. Tip number 1, guys, is gonna be location. Location. That should be your biggest concern when it comes to fishing for any fish, but especially when you're fishing for carp. You can't catch a fish that isn't there. So when you first get to a pond, everyone's excited to get your rods in the water, get set up, get baited up, get just on the fish. But you can't get on the fish if you're not on the fish. So what you want to do when you're carp fishing is take your time. When you get there, look around. Walk around the entire pond if you have time to, if you have the ability to. Go somewhere, sit down, listen for them. Carp love to jump. They love to fizz. Bubbles will come to the surface of the pond. All you have to do is sit there and wait, and they will show themselves. They're going to show themselves on every pond at least once a day. That's like jumping and all of that. But they're going to fizz whenever. Like they're feeding, they're sitting there. You're going to see them show themselves. And when you do, you'll know exactly where to place your baits. But when they finally do show themselves, you have a wide range of ways that you can fish for them. But you have to fish for them how they're presenting themselves. Are they on the bottom? Are they fishing on the surface? Like the fish that I seen today. You see, you have some on the shallower end of the lake, and they're surface feeding, clearly, right in the middle of the day, and there's several of them. With these right here, it would be best to use some sort of floating bait. Marshmallows, popcorn, cereal. They have carp bait, but as you see right here, you have some that are eating on the bottom as well. So I can really kind of do anything right here. You have fish on the surface, you have fish on the bottom. It just seems like there's a lot of feeding going on right now. But to keep the fish in the area, what you first want to do is you want to throw a little food out just to keep them there, grubbing around, and hopefully pull those fish that are feeding on the surface down to the bottom. Ranging from insect type flavors to very sweet flavors, or grain based flavors, seed based flavors, fishy flavors. Carp do like fishier flavors and higher protein content in the summer times. As you see, we have a bunch of different baits right here that are from a lot of different companies. We have some boilies that are 20 millimeters, 16 millimeters, 15 millimeters. We have 10 millimeters. We have 12 millimeters. We have some a bag of tiger nuts right here, but you have to prepare these. These are unprepared tiger nuts, and tiger nuts are very well for carp. They're nice and sweet, natural nut. And another bait that I love to use all the time is this right here. It's feed corn. Feed corn is cheap. I got a 50-pound bag for I think $9.99 at Walmart. Okay. They also have it at feed stores. Any pet store you go to, they're gonna have feed corn, and they're gonna have crushed corn, which is awesome to use because when you boil it and cook it, it makes a nice little paste that leaves a huge cloud in the water. Now this right here, this is sun hemp seeds. Okay. You have to prepare those as well. So with the feed corn, with the tiger nuts, and with the hemp seeds, you have to boil them all first. What you want to do is you want to soak them for about 24 hours ahead of time. And then when you boil them, you want to boil the corn until you can squeeze it with your fingers. And you want to boil the tiger nuts for about 30 minutes or so. And you can kind of bite into it a little bit, and you'll feel it. It doesn't get soft, but it is easier to bite through. Now, pellets are also a great carp bait. They make those in a wide range of flavors as well. Unlike boilies, pellets are not used as a hook bait. To include with your baits is attractants, boosters. They are great. They come in the same wide range of flavors as the pellets and as the boilies and as the chum baits and pack mixes and stick mixes and everything that they make. My go-to carp bait consists of oatmeal, grits, and sweet corn. And just a little bit of flavoring. I use strawberry jello, and I have videos on it, just how you mix it up, and you're gonna make a bait that you just pack around your lid. You pack it around your lid, you throw it away, you throw it out, and this just gets you around some of those legal problems. So some ponds and some waterways don't allow you to actually chum, and since this will be attached to your line, it's not really considered chumming, and it works very well at just boosting the attraction to your spot, getting the scent trail out there, leaving the carp something to grub around on, and actually it leaves a really good legacy in the water. Tip number 3, and almost the most important tip, is having deadly sharp hooks. Okay, you're gonna need your hooks to be as sharp as they possibly can, whether you're fishing on a pond that allows barbed hooks or you're fishing barbless hooks. You can hook a fish all day and never get them to the bank, you know? So a key thing to have in your tackle box at any given time is a hook sharpener, just like this. I think I got a 3-pack from Temu for like $4. So hook sharpeners are very cheap. You just take your hook and you'll take it on either side. It has 3 little slits in it, and they're different grades and different grit. And you're just gonna take it, you're gonna stroke it downwards away from the point of the hook, maybe 3 to 6 times. And it will sharpen it right back to right out of the package sharpness. And how you test it is you try to drag it against your fingernail. When it's dull, it'll slide right across it. But when it's sharp, just like this, it'll catch on it with minimal effort. I'm not digging it down in it at all. I'm just trying to drag it across. A hook this sharp is gonna catch even the weariest carp. Now for tip number 4, I'm going to explain the difference between chumming and spotting, okay? Now this can be both. Spotting is chumming, just in a specific spot and at distance, okay? Now this is just a mix right here using several different size boilies. We have 10 millimeters, 20 millimeter, 16 and 15 millimeter, I believe. We have feed corn and we have sweet corn out of the can. And we also have the sun hemp seeds in there, and some crushed boilies. All the boilies that are in here, well, I crushed them up and threw them in there as well, with a little bit of mussel and mango attractant. I also have 2 different types of 10 millimeter boilies in there, and the reason you want to have different size and multiple hook baits in your spud mix is so you can switch it up. You can kind of try and trick the carp into not knowing where your hook is going to be. If you have 5, 6 different hook bait options, you're keeping the carp guessing. Is it the corn? Is it the corn boilie? Is it the 10 millimeter boilie? Is it the 20 millimeter boilie? Is it the feed corn? And you're keeping them guessing. The good thing about corn is you can use fake corn or the real corn. Obviously, the fake corn lasts a lot longer. Every fish loves corn. Every nuisance fish loves corn. Crayfish love corn. So you're going to run through it, and then you're going to pull in your rod, reel in your rods a lot of times, and your corn's going to be gone, which is what the great thing about the boilies are. They're very hard to get off, and as you see, they come in a lot of different flavors, a lot of different sizes, and a lot of different textures. Some are softer than others. With all those hook bait options, you have the ability to be able to switch it up. You can mix and match. You can put 2 together. You can do halves. And it just gives you a lot better percentage of hooking a carp or multiple carp. Now, once you got your spot all chummed up, you want to get your rod out. And you want to make sure you get your rod right on the spot where you chummed, or it's really no point of you chumming at all.
Now we wait.
Now they're spudding. This right here is a spud rocket, okay? This opens up, some of them open up just in half. This one opens up in 4 sections, okay? And you just fill it with your mix. You can fill it with anything. You can fill it with you can fill it with worms. You can fill it with balls of bread. You can fill it with a can of cream corn. You can fill it with regular corn. You can fill it with feed corn. You can fill it with boilies, pellets, literally anything. And you can just put it inside of the spud. You throw it out there. It hits the water. The 4 sections open up and it drops your bait. It is the easiest thing to do, and it is wonderful to do at distance. You just load it up, you cast it out, you put however many you want out there. A nice general rule of thumb, unless you're already getting bites, you're just gonna put about 8 spuds, maybe 8 to 10 spuds out there just to bait an area. Try and get the fish to come in there and stick. You see, it'll hit the water. Perfect, just like that. Opened up, disperse your bait, and then you can get your rod out right on top of that bait, just like you did when you was chumming by hand. You got to have your bait, your hook bait, right in that pile of food. That is your best way, your best chance of getting a bite. Last but not least, this brings us to tip number 5. And tip number 5 is spending time on the water, guys. You cannot catch fish if you are not spending time on the water. It doesn't have to be scheduled. It doesn't have to be an all-day event. Literally, a lot of times that I'm going fishing, I'm coming right after work or right before work, so I only have a couple hours to spend. So as long as you're getting out there and putting the time in, you're going to catch more fish. It's no doubt about it. You got to come out there daytime, nighttime. You come out raining. If you come snowing, it's going to benefit you 10 times out of 10 if you come fishing. It doesn't matter the weather. It doesn't matter anything. Just get out there, guys. I promise you. And if you use those 5 tips, then I'm sure you'll capitalize like we have today.
Guys. Boil in his mouth. It's not big, but I'm pretty sure there's bigger out there feeding.
Well, there we have it. That is the avid fisherman's 5 tips to catching more carp. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe for more videos, and remember, stay safe and fish avidly. I'll see you guys on the next video.